This is a guided practice for repaying loans. Number 1, a repair person buys a new heavy-duty electric drill with installment payments. The initial cost of the drill is $300. The repair person makes 6 payments. The total payments for the drill add up to be $324. How much interest did the repair person pay? Okay, underline that they just want the interest. So the interest will be the difference in the initial cost and then the total cost that they ended up paying. So we're looking for that extra that they were charged because they set it up on payment plans. So I'm going to take that total cost minus the initial cost. To get the interest. So they ended up paying $324, but the drill only cost $300 to begin with. So if I take the difference of those, it shows me the interest that he ended up paying was $24. What are the repair person's monthly payments for the drill? Okay, so we're going to take that total that they ended up paying divided by the number of months to get the monthly payment. Okay, so let's see. In all, they ended up paying $324. And they spread it out over 6 payments. So I'm going to see if I divide by 6, how much that would be. 324 divided by 6 payments would give me 6 equal payments of $54. Remember, with word problems, you want to label it with whatever that number's meaning was. So, dollars in that case. Number 2, a cell phone rental business borrows $1,500 to expand the business to a neighboring town. The owner has to make equal monthly payments for 1 year of $150 each. What is the total loan repayment? So I'm going to take the monthly payment times the number of months to get the total repayment. Okay, so I know that the monthly payments are $150 each. Okay, so I'm taking that and I'm multiplying it by the total number of months. Up in the problem, it did not tell me how many months, but it did say they're making that payment for a year. So I have to ask myself, well, how many months are in a year? There are 12. Okay, so I'm just going to multiply it out to see what total they paid in the long run. Since they had to get a loan, they're going to end up paying more than they actually borrowed because they're paying interest. Okay, so it shows me $1,800, and that's dollars. That's the total repayment. How much interest does the owner pay? So that is very much like the first one, where we took the total minus the initial cost, that's the beginning cost, to see how much interest, what was the difference that they ended up paying from the beginning amount to the end amount. So again, to get interest, I'm going to take the total minus initial cost to get the interest. I just found that he was paying $150 a month for 12 months. So this was the total, $1,800, minus how much it cost to begin with. It was only $1,500. That would show me a difference of $300 is how much they paid in interest. What is the average annual percentage rate for this loan? We're going to use a formula that we haven't practiced yet. This I equals PRT. This is the formula for simple interest, where R will stand for the rate. I stands for interest, and we just found that it was $300 worth of interest, so fill that in under I. P stands for principal, and that's the amount that they borrowed from the get-go, okay? So for P, I'm filling in $1,500. It is asking me for the rate, so I don't know that. I have to leave it in R. T stands for time, and it has to be in years. And this was only talking about 1 year. So I fill in a 1 for T. Okay, this is like working an equation, because I just want to solve it for R. On this side, since all of these are side by side with no sign, I know they're multiplying. So I can go ahead and do 1,500 times 1, just to simplify that side. You just get 1,500, and I bring the R down. I know in between these there's no sign, so again they're multiplying. I want to undo their process, so I'm going to divide both sides by 1,500. Over here it cancels. 300 divided by 1,500 gives me the decimal of 2/10. So I have 0.2 equals R. Whenever they use this formula, they change their R to a decimal, and this problem is asking me for a percent. So to change a decimal to a percent, you can move the decimal 2 times to the right or multiply it by 100, like we did on our warm-ups at the beginning of the year. So I know the percent is 20%.